Oi, você está prestes a assistir o vídeo mais esperado da história desse canal, a entrevista com a maior autoridade da atração e da sedução no mundo, a lenda, reconhecido unanimamente como o maior sedutor do mundo e o cara que inventou toda essa história de PUA, de Pickup, o cara que é autor de 3 livros, Mystery Method, Revelation, The Pickup Artist, e também foi o apresentador das 2 temporadas do reality show The Pickup Artist dos Estados Unidos. Ele é uma lenda em Hollywood, conhecido no universo todo pelas técnicas de sedução, por ter teorizado, por ter criado ferramentas e pela primeira vez colocado num livro, um manual sobre realmente como ter sucesso com mulheres. É claro que eu tô falando dele, o Sr. Eric von Markovitch, mais conhecido como Mystery, e eu tive a oportunidade, a honra de entrevistá-lo e de trabalhar com ele. Eu que fui aluno dele, tenho ele como meu mentor, e eu que pude trazê-lo aqui pro Brasil e trabalhar com ele em 3 cidades, dando treinamento para dezenas de homens. Eu fui um dos instrutores do treinamento, fui o wing, fui parceiro de game dele, e eu tô te dando agora, tô nos dando, te presenteando com a honra de poder assistir uma entrevista de quase 20 minutos, onde eu pude fazer várias perguntas e tirar grandes sacadas, grandes respostas desse cara que é um mito, uma lenda e o maior expert do mundo nesse assunto. E eu só quero te contar que na segunda parte da entrevista você não vai mais assistir ao meu vídeo entrevistando ao Mystery Beckster. Enquanto a entrevista rola, a gente vai colocar uma série de vídeos que vão mostrar momentos reais desses treinamentos, interações que aconteceram e que podem servir como inspiração aí para o seu próprio jogo, que para você querer buscar um treinamento amanhã depois e chegar nesse mesmo nível. Então você vai poder, a gente escolheu muito footage, muito material em vídeo, e você vai poder assistir alguns desses trechos, tanto do treinamento em sala, quanto dos enfios nas baladas. Eu tenho certeza que você vai amar esse vídeo.
Hey, what's up players? This is Gambit from Social Game 7, and look at that. Just look at that, because this is our first international video. This is our first video where we're speaking in English, and I couldn't have a better moment for it than having my very first mentor in this thing, the guy who changed my life, and this guy right here, which is his wing, and now just one mentor of mine as well, and these 2 guys, like,
we've been hanging out now for 3 weeks.
3 weeks, right?
Sao Paulo,
Living together, man. This is like, I can't wake up
and
actually.
Rio de Janeiro, where we're at right now,
Rooftop of Copacabana, right? I'm so honored to have you guys. Thank you so much, Mystery.
Thanks for having me, man.
Thank you so much, Beckster.
You're welcome. 3 weeks now.
Yeah, 3 weeks, and
we're off now to what place?
Argentina, right? Buenos Aires and all the South America.
Yep.
You excited for it?
Looking forward to it. I hear the weather's going to be just as hot.
Right.
We can't get too much sun. No, gotta be careful. Being from the north. Hat on, hat off. But we are coming back.
Definitely. We have another one in March, first week of March.
Yeah,
right.
2nd and 3rd of March.
So you guys really like it, Brazil? Is that so?
I like Brazil. It's lovely. It's a lovely place. You know, we didn't know what to expect, to be honest.
Right.
But you looked after us really well.
Right.
So just boot camp,
right.
fun. Yeah, we did 3 boot camps in a row, week after week after week. Not burned out yet. No, 4 to go. 4 more to go. Wow.
So far, 30 students coached, right?
Undertaking.
That's right. I just want to get this first question for you, because we know you as the guy from the Pickup Artist, the books and stuff, but people don't know how much you had to hustle, like just by yourself, with no books, with no information, because there was no such a thing. So how did you first started on this?
The hard way. I was grinding. This is what Beckster and I called the grind.
Right.
Where when everything isn't working right, you still go forward, you still make a move.
You have to keep moving forward, otherwise you're going to go back.
Right. How long was that?
Well, I'm 46 now, so I got into pickup at around 23, 24, around there.
And until 23, 24, how was your experience with women?
Well, I guess you could, in many ways, call me a natural. By the time I was 25 years old, I had girlfriends. I
Right.
knew what I was doing, and I started teaching others.
Right. That's when the method came up.
That's when it started to formulate.
Right. And what about you, bro? Because I mean, we know that you were like a huge promoter on London, like
That
on
came
clubs.
way after me learning
Way
game.
after,
Way
right.
after. That came incidentally.
Because you started at 18. You were.
I was 18. I thought I was 19 until I met my friend who introduced me to it. And he went, actually, you were 18. It was in 1996.
Right,
You know,
22
now
years
I'm
ago.
like, so 22 years ago, yeah.
Right.
And so I believe we started at the same time,
Fair.
which is weird, right?
How was it for you? Because you still have no content, so
There was-
just going out.
It was so new. There were like 8 people in London doing it. I remember going to this conference table and everyone was sat there and they were chatting about stuff. And one guy was like, oh, so what's your lay counts and stuff like this. And then when they got to me, they were like 20, 15, da da da. I felt shy to say like it's over 100 at this
Right.
time, a year into the game or something. And so I lied. I actually went down. I said, oh yeah, it's about 25. You know, I lied. I felt really bad. And then I got a name for myself in the
Right.
community, and it went from there. And just experimenting, learning stuff, writing it down, seeing what worked.
Right.
Much like you did, just
Yeah.
trial and error,
Yeah.
trial and
Trial
error.
and error.
Right.
The hard way.
Yeah.
Grind.
But you were working for another company, like PUA training, for
I
a
was
few
working
years.
for no
with
one for
Gambler?
years. I was just gaming for myself for like 8
Right.
years.
Before that, right?
And then the first company come up, which was School of Seduction.
Right.
And then I got headhunted by PA Training to be the
Right.
lead coach. And then I decided to do my own thing.
That's right.
And
then it came
then-
the Beckster lifestyle, right?
Beckster lifestyle.
Right.
And then we started hanging out like
Yeah.
10 or 11 years ago.
Right.
And then just having a laugh, doing tours around the world. And
And here you are.
here we are.
It's official, thanks to Facebook
Right.
commenting on this or,
That's
or
right.
mentioning. We have now done 53 cities.
53.
53 cities, man. And how do you manage to keep the light on? I mean, like after so many years, after so many people
You get
coaching.
burned out and then you recover, soldier. Next set.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
You need a bit of time out every now and then.
What makes you like wish to wake up and do this thing after so many
I love
years?
it. I'm passionate about it, and I think it helps others.
I think we're helping others. That's the main purpose.
That's
of
the
this.
gas of it.
That's
people?
the gas.
When you have like people grateful for you, like we had in Brazil, so many people hugging you guys and
What do you
like
think of the results so far? Do you think that
Awesome.
these guys learned their lessons?
definitely.
I've already got countless feedback from our Brazilian students
Right.
saying thank you, changed my
Right.
life, da, 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 da,
Right.
thanks, Beckster, Missy, da, da, da. So what? Loads of them. So
Right.
we definitely know we're doing the right thing, right? I mean, the feedback you get must be enormous.
It's
I'm just reading
good
off my
feedback.
messages.
Right.
Good feedback.
Yeah, exactly. So
Because that's what keeps me in the game. But I'm doing like for 8 years. You guys are like over 2 decades. So you just definitely have to have this strong inner game inside.
Every
Not
boot
too
camp is like the TV show.
Right.
Every boot camp is its own episode.
yeah.
And I'm a fan of the show.
Right.
That's what's going down.
And the cool thing is, every boot camp, I feel like I learn something new myself. You know, because we're always learning. So I
and then
love
there's
it.
getting rusty and having to knock the rust off of our boots, right?
I'm back out there.
And back out.
In
there.
field, out the house.
That's nice.
Man, this
in-
is bright.
Yeah.
This is
And,
killer bright.
a little
Put that hat on for a bit.
I can barely hold my eyes open.
go for it. Good.
Does that fit?
Yeah.
Ta-da.
That's the
got
mystery you guys know. And what about your story, bro? When Style was writing the game,
Right.
could you ever imagine that things would go just like this? Like you were gonna have a reality show doing it? Because
At
he
that
was
point, yeah,
writing
sure, I
such a
could.
lot of personal
Prior to
stuff
that,
in you,
though.
right? That was like really personal for you, right? So many stories about you, so many stories that other people will be not that proud, and you were just that was like 100% the truth of it,
Yep.
right? And he just like boom exploded, and then reality shows and
Well, we're still waiting for a movie.
that's right,
The game, the movie.
that's right.
Still waiting on it.
Is it gonna happen?
I don't know. Let's find out. It's out of my hands.
Yeah.
Right. It should,
Fun
right?
though.
It would be fun. Well, the Disaster Artist, when it came out, before I had seen the trailer,
Yeah.
I thought, oh no, they're making a parody on the game, but they were making a parody on a movie called The Room.
Right.
That was, yeah, that's how that happened.
Yeah. And he did a cameo in it, so I think you should do a cameo in the movie, The Game.
Do you know how many guys you have like directly trained, coached?
No.
You have no idea.
No.
You lost
I-
count
I
of
It's
it.
too hard.
I lost
it's too
count
hard
of
to say.
lists.
Because South America so far we had more than 30, and you still have like 3
Are
countries.
you
So
talking?
right,
Yeah, I don't
Tens
know.
of
The answer
thousands.
is I don't know.
Yeah.
that's right.
To be honest, I don't know how many people I've taught now.
What about the girls?
How many girls I've taught? 3. It's very male-centric what we teach.
Right.
I've invited women over
Yeah.
to come to these boot camps.
Right.
Usually what will happen is we'll meet girls on a Friday night and I'll invite them on the Saturday
Right.
to the boot camp. And they get to see what's going on.
They
We
mu-
hide
they must be
nothing
like-
from women. We're not hiding it from them.
Yeah.
I want them to know the
That's right.
secrets that we teach.
That's right. They
It's
they
just
must be
mainly
really interested in the
males.
reverse psychology of it, right?
It's, well, getting the male perspective is what they're getting.
Exactly.
Well, as you see, there's
Psychology.
always women on the boot camps. There's always some sort of women. They're either a wing girl,
Right.
a girlfriend of one of the trainers,
Yeah.
or there's always a girl,
That's right.
or a girl that we bring along,
Some feminine energy.
or
that-
girls we meet the night, like the Friday night of boot camp, and
Right.
they come out on a Saturday.
Exactly.
So there's always girls around.
Yeah. We have plenty of girls here. So
Yeah, and
it's
once
good.
they realise what it is we're teaching, they're like, oh, okay. Because people have the immediate thought of, oh, what's that?
Right.
That doesn't sound good. But that's obviously when they get to know us and they hear what we're teaching, they're like, actually, this is brilliant. I know loads of guys that I should
It's actually a favor,
send to your boot camps.
right? It's actually a favor for the girls, right?
Yeah, I've had a few girls pay for guys, their male friends, to come on boot camps.
That's great. That's absolutely fantastic, right?
We're doing good.
What's your favorite story in this 20 years of doing it?
Oh, that's a loaded question. That's too
Too wide.
Yeah, it's
Too broad.
Yeah.
Do you have like, could you pick one like real quick?
What sort of story would you like? Like what sort of theme?
Whatever, bro. It's like, it's so many adventures, I can't even imagine, right?
Give me a theme.
Well, they're pickup-related adventures. What are we doing? We're traveling the world,
Right.
going city to city, and we're teaching scores of men the elegant art of the cold approach pickup. And in that is the adventure of meeting new people, the adventure
Right.
of what happens when you meet strangers. I mean, that's an exciting moment. That's for a lot of people scary, and for me, it's exciting. I love meeting new people. The
You know,
conversations that you have are
The
unique.
adrenaline, the emotion, you still have it?
Oh, you mean approach anxiety? Certainly.
Yeah,
Certainly. Best pickup artists in the world have approach
they
anxiety.
do, right?
I've met a whole bunch of them around the world. They still fear the approach.
I definitely feel it.
but then again, is it fear or is it excitement? To me, I like to reframe it that
That's right.
these are exciting times, not fearful.
That's
I mean, no one ever dies from this, at least not so far.
That's right.
Yep.
I had it
Met
yesterday
lots of
because
people.
with the 4 set, and he was like, approach it, and they were just leaving like the streets, and I was like, yeah, go for it. I just crossed the street and got a girl's right. So we had a great time, right, with the girls.
It was on.
She was so in love with you, you know that,
Are we
right?
talking about yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, what happened anyway?
yeah. I went for the set. They were like leaving it like in
Yeah.
another street, so I was just like going for it.
Okay.
Got the phone closes, and they were to the beach, so we paid our account. We go for it. We had like an hour, 2 hours
We
conversation.
had a drink, we had
Had
a
a
laugh,
drinks.
we danced,
Right.
shot some video,
Yeah.
All right. So
and
I get to see some-
They were like really dying to come here, but since we just had to leave so early
well,
in the morning.
the two were, and then the other two were like, because they'd
Yeah.
just travelled in today, they
Yeah,
wanted to go to
yeah.
bed. So I was like,
boring.
Yeah, we'll see you again.
Blah, blah,
It's cool.
boring.
All right. And what are
Blah,
your
blah, boring.
It's okay. They're gonna maybe see us in Sao Paulo.
Fair.
or who knows, like London,
The world is
The
our
world
oyster.
right? Right. And what are your thoughts about Brazil?
What are my thoughts of Brazil? First time here,
Right.
and it's hot. The girls are beautiful.
Right.
Different cities have different caliber of girls.
That's right.
That's at least how I'm seeing it so far. Florianopolis was particularly pleasant,
That's
Yeah.
right.
and I would recommend a vacation to Florianopolis
Definitely.
to any would-be pickup artist who wants
Definitely.
to find a particularly attractive woman.
We had
Yeah,
so
draw
many fun
into
with it.
his
And
life.
it's like,
What we find interesting is people that are really into the game, they'll fly in and do a boot camp from another country.
right.
And that's how you know they're dedicated.
That's
So we
right.
get a lot of people. So we come all the way here, and people are like, "Oh, we're a city away, so we can't come and see you. Come to our city." So what we're trying to say out there is experience the world. Don't just stay in your city gaming. There's a lot out there. We've seen most of it. There's a lot out. So fly in, see
To
us.
become world class, you have to travel. Get your
Right.
passport, get your visas if necessary, and get out and come and see us.
South America would be great, right?
South America is a good place to train.
That's right. We still have one more, guys. You have 30 days. Just sign for it, right?
Yeah, we're here for 30 more days. What cities are we going to?
We
next
are
year?
going we're going to be in Argentina.
Buenos Aires,
Capital,
right?
Buenos Aires
Right.
Lima.
is where we're leaving.
Lima from
today.
Peru. Yeah, that's right. What
And
else?
Santiago, Chile.
And then you
so-
come back here for one
Yeah.
more.
Yeah,
Because you just loved Brazil, right?
yeah, exactly.
4 boot camps in Brazil. More than all the South America together.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to put where we're going to be.
Sure,
In
sure,
the
definitely.
box,
It's
so
all,
check it
it's
out.
everything about, definitely.
And yeah, join us.
If you want to learn cold approach pickup, follow us. This is where it's at.
We have
Show
the
you the
men's there.
ropes.
We have the best in the world, like trust me. Could you give an advice to my students, like a secret that you have to get better in the game?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of information that pops up into my head immediately.
Just choose one, like,
First is that there is a structure to pickup.
right.
A lot of people think that that's all I teach is structure, though.
That's right.
And there's more to it than structure, although that's an important aspect of pickup. Is that
Definitely.
there are phases that you must go through to go from meeting a woman to beginning a sexual relationship. There are phases.
You can recognize it or not, but there are, right?
They're there anyway.
Right.
The narrative arc exists. There are a bunch of crises and solutions and
Right.
resolutions that take place throughout the timeline from meet to sex.
Right.
So knowing the structure really gives you a foot up, a leg up, up on your competition. Next is material, filling in that structure with material that meets the objective of each of the phases.
Right.
And so that's what we focus on, material, what to say. Next is delivery, how to say it, right? So these are things that we can help with. We can help with structure, we can help with material, we can help with delivery. We
And
can
then
help
the-
with the number of sets that you do, the volume and velocity of sets. And the secret key to bringing it all together, because we can help in all 4 of those keys, but the secret key to bringing it all together is instant feedback. You learn a lot when you go in field with us,
That's
and
right.
we get to see you game
That's right.
and find out what your sticking points actually are. Is your sticking point material? You don't know what to say? Do you need material? We've got material for you. Is it structure? Not knowing that there is a structure to it. A lot of guys are day gamers and just hit on a girl right on the open and think that's their one-note song game plan,
Right.
right?
Right.
As opposed to going indirect, initiating a conversation, conveying your personality before being judged whether the girl wants to see you again or not,
Exactly.
right? So we can help in all those in all those efforts.
Yeah, people don't
What
always know
about you,
what
Will?
they're doing wrong
Right.
while they're in field. But even with three sets that they do, you can see a pattern
Right.
forming.
A pattern forms in 3 or more sets.
Right.
Exactly.
And if
So that's when the
sometimes
help
if they
comes.
don't correct their mistakes quickly,
Right.
so they could be gaming. They're like, I've been gaming for 5 years. I know all I need to know, but they've never actually done some professional training with
Right.
someone before.
That's right. That's right.
So then 5 years, you actually can do a lot of damage, forming bad habits that are even harder to break down the line. Easier when you're new. That's why I love a new student. It's fresh. They're like a sponge, and they actually progress quicker.
Yeah,
But the people that have been doing it too long, I find, and they're not getting what they want. I find they can be quite negative, and they think they know it all, which
That's
is
right.
totally false. So, what if you're experienced, or you've been doing it a while, I should say, and or new? You can both learn. Just come with a positive mindset and be willing to try everything we present to you.
Can you guys tell me what is your biggest dream so far? Because you guys have accomplished
Biggest
so
what?
many
Win.
stuff. The biggest dream. The
Dream.
biggest dream. Yeah. Right. Because you guys accomplished so many things. So right.
I guess I don't know if I should say it on camera. 2.0, LA.
Oh, right, yeah, I want to head to LA.
Right?
So does Beckster. So our next plan is to head to LA again.
Right.
Should be there for June, I think.
Project Hollywood.
It all
There's
depends
gonna
on
be a
work
project
visas
Hollywood.
for
That's
me.
great. That's great.
Yeah, so
We're just waiting on
I'm
stuff.
I have to
waiting
join
on
you
all the
guys.
legal.
So that's the dream for now. That's
Yeah.
great. That's great. So I guess the world has a lot to see from this guy still. So
Oh,
guys, I'm really honored.
We're far from, you know.
Right?
If
To
you
be
wanna
done,
get it-
right? To be
If you
done.
want to get good at cold approach pickup, come and see us. We're here. We're teaching this here in South America. We've got several cities to go. It's worth a flight. It's worth grabbing
Definitely.
your passport.
Definitely. We had so many students flying from like the other sides of Brazil to South and stuff, and no regrets at all.
And
No
if you're
regrets
not
at
from
all.
South America, well, you'll know someone on the ground when you get here.
Right. Exactly.
Argentina next.
Buenos Aires. We'll see you there.
So guys, that was Mystery and Beckster. I'm really, really honored to have done this stuff. Like that was my biggest dream, right? Like I mean, I have to come up with a new dream now because that was my dream. So
The dream always
check
gets
done,
bigger.
right?
Vision
Exactly.
board.
So now
Alright,
I just
brother.
have to come with a new one. So guys, thank you so
times.
much for coming. We had like great times here in Rio, in this penthouse, in this mansion. So
Pleasure working
Just-
with you.
thanks,
You're a great
bro.
pickup artist.
Thanks. That's good. Guys, game on, all in.
E aí, não falei que você ia amar o vídeo? Obrigado por ter ficado aqui até o final assistido. Eu tenho certeza que você se desenvolveu muito, aprendeu muita coisa e pôde ter percebido a felicidade que eu tava ali em êxtase por poder vivenciar um momento tão bonito aqui no Brasil. E claro, se depois disso você ficou com vontade, te despertou o interesse em participar de um treinamento presencial que a gente chama de bootcamp, você viu aí que não só eu, mas toda a minha equipe participou desses treinamentos e a gente representa o Mystery aqui no Brasil e com certeza a gente pode atender, a gente pode te levar para o próximo nível de game, um entendimento muito maior, não só da sua área social, mas até da sua vida de uma forma geral. E claro que isso vai facilitar muito o teu relacionamento com mulheres. A gente tem muita bagagem, a gente tem muito material, muita experiência e claro, a gente está pronto para tirar muito feedback sobre o que você pode corrigir de imediato para melhorar as suas interações, o seu approach com as mulheres, toda a sua bagagem e todo o seu aspecto de atração e sedução.